Grand Rising. Oh my goodness, how are you on this beautiful day? Did you sleep well? Oh, I hope your dream flight was magical. I truly do. Okay, I got a really weird one. I woke up, and of course, I've been working, so I'm feeling this strain on my neck, but I also feel the strain on my arms. I feel like I've been put in one of those, I don't even know what you call them, where you're being punished, right? And all the strain on your body. And I'm like, wait, I remember a time where all of this intuition and the fear of, hey, once upon a time, we got burnt at the stake, witches would get burnt, right? And so you kind of have that, well, it is a fear that is in there. It is a, that might even be considered an ancestral fear because it was so far ago where, the witches were burned for knowing things. Or even being herbalists because, how could you know all those weird things? So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking that and I'm going, oh, well, that really sucks. Like feeling that I'm stuck in one of those wood things. And I'm like, well, that really bites because I feel like I've been working so hard. I'm stuck like that anyway. Like I got a rod across and I'm going, why am I feeling like I'm being punished? That was the first thing that came today. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in one of those things. I feel like I'm being punished for doing something today. Just because I've been working, right? Because today is supposed to be a special day for me. We're for the first time going to have a musical movie night with friends, and I'm really excited because I did not know that my friend enjoyed movies so well. So I'm like, hell yeah, I get to do something special for her. So I'm a little excited about that. So of course that is happening this evening, and I'm going, I feel like I'm being punished because I work so hard. And then I'm like, oh wow, how many times do we go through life, like even as children? Because I've noticed this as growing up and as I've cleared some energy, and it amazed me how I was still hanging on to like toddler punishments, only because nobody says, oh, you're only being punished this way because you're a wee little you. Is your punishment is over by the time you hit 7, or your punishment is over that you've hit 13, or your punishment is, it's over. You do not have to continue this punishment. Only we don't know that because nobody said, okay, time's up, or it's over, or do you understand? And I think that I'm getting all excited because I actually sat and made sure my children knew why they were getting spanked. Hey, you did this thing. You were not talking. You do understand. I now have to punish you, right? And then I would spank them on the bum, and I would hold them until they got done crying and let them go. So, it wasn't an abusive thing. It was a, hey, you did this really scary thing. This could have hurt you. You are now in trouble. You are in timeout. You are whatever. And I explained to them why and let them give me in their own words what they understood of them being punished. And then I would try to be like, okay, so this is why this happened, and it is now, it's over now. You can go. Just as long as you understand, this keeps you from, don't go play in the road, just all the things that you do. Of course, I can't even remember. It had to have been something really severe to actually spank a bum for. Anywho, so I think about that. The being spanked and punished as children, and then we kind of forget that, hey, that was just a child punishment. We didn't have to carry it. And then we grow older and we're like, what the hell? Like, why is it somewhere still in there? Like, I can't do that, or I'm not good enough for that, or don't get a turn, or one of those things just stuck from being childhood punishments. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of interesting because we do carry those with us. Now, I know mine is actually from working. However, I don't know about the arms being sore, so I sort of feel like I have a thing draped around me, and I'm going, if anybody can see energy and you see the color of energy around me, let me know, because I'd really like to know, because this morning I can't see a shit. Because it's generally connected to Well, it's an energy that hasn't been moved, right? So I'm like, wow, what have I done so much that this is coming up? And is it just simply me doing too much work trying to get things done? Because I am redoing a room, redecorating, I guess. But even in all of my work, after having the neck for as long as I've had, I can't say that I've had the pains go up around my arms right here on my muscles. Like, it's so hard to lift them up or do pick up anything with them. So I'm not sure. So if you see energy and see any weird colors or something, please let me know. I greatly appreciate it. I would let you know, honey. I truly would. Especially if I saw yellow, I would be like, you need to take a day. You really do. Take time, cool down, be cautious, just love you a little bit. Hang out with some friends that really give a shit. And if you don't have friends that really give a shit, then do something that shows you that you really give a shit about you. Because that's most important. So interesting about all these past punishments, like we hold on to them as we're children. And we're bringing them up. So I'm going, I wonder if that's what's coming up. I wonder if there's things going to be coming up going, hey, I didn't have to hang on to this all these years. That punishment is over. Or, maybe it was such a shocking thing to you as a child that you didn't even know how to let it go. It really is amazing to me how we let some of those things stick with us and still, well, subconsciously program our lives. Because it's just doing it without our awareness, without us paying attention. Because it's on automatic pilot. That's what it is. It's on automatic pilot. Wow, interesting. Huh. Trying to choke on the coffee. So I'm going, wow, what if there is anything known or unknown that we do not remember, anything that is known or unknown as a punishment as a child, release it now. Like, I allow and accept any and all punishments as a child to be released from my field immediately. There we go. Okay, I feel a release. I still feel some stuff like lower in my tailbone, maybe not down that low, but still like root chakra low. So I know this is not a well-being Wednesday, I'm so sorry, but I feel like we got to clear some energy this morning. So I want to, just kind of like take a breath, just take a deep breath. And as you're releasing, just imagine that any and all harmful words, things you didn't even know were harmful, things that you knew of, you did not know of, you saw, you did not see, you heard, you did not hear, that was about you being punished or stifled or cannot move forward in this world, just release it all. One more deep breath, and this time when you blow out, I want you to make some freaking noise, like you're scaring all those things away from your energy, okay? You don't have to be like really scary, but big breath in. Blow them away like a big scary cartoon monster. There you go. Okay, I don't feel the heavy on my tailbone anymore, so I hope that worked. Oh, my apologies, honey. Wow. I feel really hot now, so I'm going to assume that did clear some stuff already for us this morning. All right. So when you're moving out into the world today and you're taking those steps, or you're even thinking about a thing that you wanted to do that you want to change because all this transformation is coming, I'm just still clearing shit, honey. I'm sorry, I'm being weird. I feel it being still hot. Like, I didn't know that there was still so much stuff for people. So I'm kind of trying to clear it, out there so it doesn't cling, I guess. It's just I move energy weirdly. It's okay. So any of those times, let's think, is there something that stifled you? Is there a memory that comes up, a person, it could be your Well, hell, it could be your mother or your uncle or your neighbor or anybody who had said anything as you were a child, like you move forward and, oh, you're not good enough, or you couldn't do that, you couldn't qualify that job, or so-and-so couldn't do it, and you aren't as smart as they are, and, any of those little things that might stick in your mind. Like I remember even, and I didn't even clear this until just a few years ago because I had no clue it was even still stuck in my energy of, I was really young, still teens, and maybe older teens at that time, thinking about working for the postal service. And I remember being told just flat out, you couldn't do that. You're not smart enough. They got to take a big old test. You couldn't even retain the information. There's no way you would even pass. You were just not good enough. And I'm like, well, that was shot to shit. Nobody even let me try. Like, you're stupid, and beat me down, belittle me for even trying. What was the point, right? Because you're not smart enough to work at the post office. I thought that was a fun thing. And so I've kept it in my mind that I could not do something like the post office. I could do factory work. I could do all kinds of shit. I could, chuck bricks. I can chop wood. I can do any kind of manly job. And of course, all the spiritual shit. But I had to get past all the manly work before I could get here. But just that in my mind stifled me from being able to, get a job of what would be something I would enjoy. I think that's what took me so long to go, hey, success and life coach, I can do this, right? Because, well, you're not smart enough. And that carried with me. But I didn't realize that I carried that until somebody I knew got a job at the post office, and I'm like, well, what hard? Well, why was that such a thing? Well, I didn't know that they were telling me, well, that's just stupid. Like, I had to go through a whole childhood energy thing over that, because I'm like, I could have very easily gotten a job at the post office. I just needed to not listen to who was in my household. That's what I needed to do. Like, thank you for your opinion. You can keep it now, I'm like, wow, that's interesting that just the words from those of authority in your house keep you pushed down. So that was interesting. So yeah, I had to clear that. Wow, I feel bigger. So I'm glad that y'all feel like you've cleared some stuff. I mean, it is really that easy. Just put your mind to it and let it clear. Just see it going away. Hey, you can also take those things energetically, because it's a wonderful thing to do. I like it. It's just more play. And anything that seems icky, that a ball of energy, if you could get it all, instead of just blowing it all off and say, hey, this is a big thing, I want this to go back to source, to turn into a, magical miracle gift for everybody, then you can see it turn into butterflies or flowers or stars or whatever your imagination can come up with, right? To turn it back to. So you're changing the energy of the thing, because it was a negative to you, right? So you're going to see it as it's in a bubble, your negative energy, and you're going to see it turn into something else as you lift it off. So as it goes away from your energy, you're going to see it turn into like thousands of butterflies or dragonflies or stars or just stardust. Whatever you choose to do. Sparkly energy. It could be anything, whatever your imagination will allow it to be. And imagine that it is being sent to the heavens of the heavens, source of all that is, so that it can be returned in a gift. And I'm like, wow, that is very interesting that some of those childhood things are coming up. Like the things that we really blocked down because, it was like very little pain, so not a big deal, right? We can ignore those. We're more concerned about the really big pain, so that didn't mean hardly anything compared to all the other stuff. And so we just kind of let it lay there, and it still festers because we've kind of forgotten about it because it wasn't screaming at us. So now it's coming up to go, hey, you've left me here all this time. Do I still need to hold this job? Do I still need to keep us in this position? And you're like, no. No. You can grow up. You can move on. You can be free. Release yourself. It's okay. It is okay to be completely me. So you can release all those punishments from your childhood, you know. And then tell your inner child you're sorry for hanging on for so long, because you didn't know either. You're just human. You're still learning as you go too. You know, nobody's really gave you a manual, or we've been taught the opposite, so we're okay. You know, we're all getting better and better every day. There's no fault here. We're all learning, right? So it's just a matter of when we get there and how we get there. So you may not be in the same position as somebody else for another 3 years, but how much greater is your position going to be when you reach that in 3 years, right? Because you've worked on it, you've honed in on it, you've made it better, you've tuned it into the greater parts of you, because you've taken more time to refine it, fine tune it. And so then it's yours. And we're talking about all your energies, right? To move forward and to be able to create in the world. So, so it doesn't really matter where you are. Or, you know, it's not like we're in a race here. Humanity. We were in a race to get here. That's what I think is funny. And then once we get here, we're like, oh my God, I got to grow up and I got to do. And why are you in a hurry? We don't have that much time here. You know, that was the whole point of being here, so that we can have fun, explore, enjoy, feel, do, taste, hear, smell, view the beauty, right? So we don't need to be in a hurry. Definitely not a hurry to grow up. I think if we allowed ourselves the time that the human body truly needed to get to the adult at the age of 30, our lives would be so much more, well, fuller of joy, fuller of creation, fuller of self-identity, fuller of connection. You know, we would have a better idea of who we are and what our place is in this world, because we've had more time to play in the energies in which we were presented to play in. You know, we kind of forget, and we're like, oh, we have to hurry up because we can't be children anymore. Or some of us are born in families and we're not children. We're basically little adults because we have to be. So things like that happen. So, but it's time for these changes to happen in our communities, in our whole, well, in our whole world, with everyone. And it starts with self-love and compassion, and knowing that you don't have to do a damn thing. You don't have to hang on to anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. I've been saying, you know, for years when I was a kid, I'm like, the only thing I have to do is stay white and pay taxes. And I'm like, no, technically I don't have to stay white in the world that we are. I could get a nice tan. I could, you know, probably have my skin stained permanently dark if I wanted to. I mean, if you can have surgery and change your brown eyes to blue eyes, oh my God, what can you do with skin? Come on. And I don't have to pay taxes. So, you know, there are some things, because we've been lied to a lot. So I'm going, well, the only thing I have to do is enjoy this life. That's the only thing I have to do. I have to enjoy my life in the stages that I get to be in my life, and grow and have fun in those. Yeah? You know, being 56, I'm not considered a senior. I'm an adult. But I'm not considered a senior. And then somewhere in there, I am considered old now, because y'all think you're going to be old at the age of 30, and I think that's funny as shit, because you just became an adult, you silly willy. I'm going, we got all this time. But yet we think we're in a rush, and we're not. If you slowed down and enjoyed life a little more, you might actually spend a few more years on this earth in some enjoyment and joy and laughter and fun. But it's okay. All right. I don't know why we went to that. I could sit here and talk forever again. This is fun. Energy's back. So just be mindful of how you feel today. Mindful of those things from the past that may be stopping you from moving forward. And just talk to him, honey. Just clear him out of your energy. It's just energy, really. We're the ones who put the emotion to it. So you might want to talk to the emotion if it's really harmful. Talk to your inner child. We've done that before. What do you need from me and how can I help you? And hey, I'm so sorry that you've held on to this all this time. It was not yours to carry. And I'll take that if you let me now, and I will carry it for you from now on. Yeah? So you can just play and do what you want to do, little child. Little me, little Ricky, little you. And still know that they are loved and cared. And that you will carry that burden now. And then you can let it go because it doesn't serve you anymore. Let it go away. Put it in, if you're afraid it's going to go somewhere, imagine you got a little treasure chest and you're going to stick that energy in there. Nobody can touch it. You can go back and look at it when you want to. It's okay. I do that with my woes a lot. If there's something really heavy and I don't want to look at it right now, or I can't, or I do not have time because I know that I have to put all of my attention on it, I will pretend that I have stuck it in my little treasure box and I've locked it up, because nobody's going to want my woes, right? Nobody's going to steal my woes. They can be in my imaginary treasure box. And then when I am ready, I can go unlock the box and I can seriously sit with it. And I can take time and I can write, or I can do what I need to do, energetically to help clear that out or help me unfold whatever those woes are. Yeah, it makes it fun. All right, honey. So let's do all those things that need to get done today and throw in a whole lot extra just for fun today. I'm still going to be wiggling and jiggling and dancing around because I can. So make sure we get something nutritious to eat and plenty of fluids, my dear. Yeah, okay. Keep that gorgeous love light shining so big and bright. Yes, see it everywhere you go today. There you are. And keep it in that gorgeous smile of yours. And remember that you are the best person to love you the most today. Yeah? All right. I'll see you tomorrow.